Hey everyone, we are back in camp, and today we're going to talk to Dutch. See what he wants from us.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lie. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Just a little bit.
We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
Says
We're
you.
thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. It looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot. We leave now. Well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
Fishing? What if I don't want to fish? It says I have a companion over there, but as you see, I found nothing.
Girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather...
My days are looking good and long.
Come on, Spirit.
Always dream crushing in the bubble burst. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Passing you. Okay, go.
Let's go. Fishing.
Yep. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because
It's true.
I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
We didn't find it, Charles did.
And me. It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan.
What
Make
plan?
enough money
He's
and
got
find
a ton of
somewhere
plans.
Where nobody will find us.
All the
We don't have
plans.
to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch?
No trouble in
You gotta be
Rhodes.
discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a
Is that the
fiddle.
ghost train?
Nothing
No,
would give a
not the
great
ghost
pleasure
train.
than-
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Whoa! Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
Of course he would
Is
get
this
himself
quite some country
stuck in
you have
there.
here?
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Hokey Macintosh.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
That wasn't our fault.
Allow
You guys
us to
weren't
help, my friend.
paying
Arthur,
attention.
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train.
If it'll let me go
Keep your guns
faster.
holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
My horse can only go so fast.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Like I said, my horse
Bitch gonna make
is only gonna go so fast.
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty. Yep.
So long, deputies!
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train.
Staying with
Train's
it.
slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
That's where I was heading.
See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Maybe.
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! God! Bill! Get off!
One down.
Come on,
Now to get the other one.
man, I'm relying on you.
Stop!
Come on, shitbag. Go on, don't lose him.
I'm not trying to lose them, dude.
Bastard.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
You made me lose my hat. How dare you?
Running ain't gonna help.
Run, don't let them get away.
I'm running.
Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Come on.
Come on.
Just don't kill him.
Dude is stabbing me up.
Try at least. Tempting as it might be, do not kill him. Decent Jim? Come on. I think I can open the door from the outside.
Ugh. If it'll knock him out, that would be great. There we go.
Hello?
Let me
Thing all right in there?
Well,
eat.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
I like how it says stranger. Even though we know he's an Anderson boy.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Really, Anders
Take him in,
Anderson.
come on. Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What
We
about
don't
the
say.
others?
Oh, we'll round him up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the
The-
area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks
And then the
bone dry.
Braithwaite.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray.
Yeah, it rained like 5 minutes before I started this mission,
Which
which is
town?
hilarious.
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds
Yes,
like
I know
quite the
Dutch has
place
asked
you
me
got
that.
here.
Whoa! Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
That's good for
We
them.
also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of
And the
course.
guy yelling, "Where's
What do
Gavin?"
you need?
Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Remember going for refreshing yesterday? Ain't the first time.
Okay.
Apparently that guy drank a little too much.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble.
Come on,
for you,
Trelawney.
partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone
We'll try
sadly
not to be
seed and lost their
Trouble.
How
Try.
terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town.
Of course
behind
you
the
are.
Church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Oh, look, a bank.
Jose,
I bet we're gonna
start
rob that
looking around.
bank.
See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
The Pinkertons.
I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, I guess that's this.
So these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome,
Quite a
Hosea.
fishing trip.
still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
I say we go
Sure,
fishing.
why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
At least it
Kinda like this place.
went up.
Okay,
I've been trying to get it
let's
up.
see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Is it gonna let me whistle for my horse? Finally.
How's things?
I'm here. Horse.
All right, gentlemen, follow me.
I was gonna say, are they gonna get on their horses? Or are we just gonna stand here looking pretty?
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for
Hey.
that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart
Stuff.
from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was
And getting
about
him
the only
shot.
upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every
Doesn't seem
lawman
like
in
the
county.
gun is coming.
We've had closer shaves, but not that
The
many.
water.
And if Cornwall found us,
I'm not seeing the lake.
Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They
No.
found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Hey now. We were good to Jack.
Very funny.
Yes, horse, I know you're dirty.
You good, girl?
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Ooh, we almost took out ourselves on that rock.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yup.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
I want the red one.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised it's not going to make me press a button for it.
You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
All the way out there. Of course.
think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We
Oh,
should
you're the
use a
one
lake
who
lure. That'll give us
got
much
us.
better chance.
I think I got some like lures. Swamp River Lake.
So hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
I know this. I've been fishing.
Arthur's got a bite.
You hooked him?
I've been fishing in my spare time, guys. This is what happens when they give me a fishing rod.
Okay, that was a bite. Got him?
I don't know. I'm not on your fishing rod. I'm not playing as you, Dutch.
That feels like a bite. There we go. Shit. Got away.
Well, my fish is a big boy.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea.
Maybe someday I will
That
catch that.
time we sent Arthur out fishing. He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This
Makes
was
me wonder how
15
old.
years ago.
Oh, well,
I
15.
remember now.
Then, the next week...
Means you'd be 35. So now we know how old Arthur is.
Fishmonger calls out, so how did you enjoy those bass?
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Good job, Arthur. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, jeez.
There he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
I can't reel him in when he's fighting.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
He's only catching little fish.
Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh?
I would love to go back to Great Plains and tall trees with Arthur and the crew.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see
Alright
her
guys,
again.
I'm gonna leave this here while I'm fishing with the boys.
Always
I'll see you all in the next video.
I wasn't all